Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 9 episode 2 of One Tree Hill. This time the title of the episode is In the Room Where You Sleep. And I am excited. I'm happy that I'm back doing another reaction for One Tree Hill. But the more episodes I watch, I feel more sad because it's ending, but I think I shouldn't see it with another approach of how amazing this ride has been, but I am in a mood right now. And yeah, so I'm just sad. Okay, I'm sad that it's ending. Anyways, so we're gonna do episode 2 of this season because the previous one was just fantastic. I think one of the best season premieres for the show. It had a lot of craziness. We have Haley identifying a body. We have Dan back on Nathan's life in a way. He also had a gun and he was with Chris Keller. Out of all people, and you have Chase covered in blood, Clay screaming at Quinn, and now he's sleepwalking, Brooke destroying the store, someone hitting, my boy Julian. It's just, Brooke's dad came back. It's they decided to say, you know what? We're gonna destroy you this season with the emotions, so yeah, I'm ready to watch episode 2, and I hope you guys are ready to enjoy my reactions and continue supporting for more, because I will react to every single second of One Tree Hill now that we are so close to the end. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love One Tree Hill. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. Probably by the time that I'm posting this on YouTube, I'm already done with the entire series. So go and check it out. Like I said, the link will be in the description down below. And yeah, for now, I think that will be all. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. And without further ado, let's just begin with season 9, episode 2 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
What about them?
They're not crying.
They're teaming up. Look at them.
They're gone. Someone stole them.
No! Good morning.
Mom? I must be dreaming. Quick, slap me. Thank you.
Julian is so dramatic. I love my son so much.
She's still here. This is so good, Victoria.
Yeah.
It's not good, Hales. I come home to find my father holding Lydia.
Doesn't he look like the most gorgeous man in the planet? Like him and my child, both of them are my children, him and Julia. But he's my first son. Look at him, how cute he is. Okay. I'm not gonna scare, but look at him.
I know. What do you think?
You have to go.
See, my children enjoy the simple things in life. It's I told him if you want him to go, he can go. Okay, you have to go. I love them.
Get dressed.
I just missed some opportunities back then. Took some things for granted.
Oh, Chris.
Sometimes I wish somebody would have talked to me.
That's good.
Somebody's got to talk to him.
The ratings
My
are better
child, my beautiful baby. Hey, how are you?
than ever. They love the...
Oop, I got a little mayo on you there. So what's up?
You, what, stress eating?
I'm okay.
Thank the
I was so
Lord.
worried.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Where the hell were you?
I don't know what's happening to me.
It's weird, right? I'm gonna guess he might need to go to therapy.
And by the way, thanks for letting Grandpa Dan stay. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, about that.
You didn't set a place for Grandpa.
Damn. He really is the best of both of you.
So, Grandpa, I thought maybe one of these nights we could go camp out in the backyard. I could set up my tent and everything.
Well, the insurance people have arranged a place for me to stay in town.
But you have a place to stay right here. They can't make you leave, can they?
Oh, sweetie.
I'm afraid they can.
No. Oh. Jamie's so perceptive. He kind of feels what's going on, and you know that's always something that annoys me. You know, something that is so sad that the majority of the time when adults have issues and fights and things like that, the ones that end up paying for the mistake are the kids, you know, because Jamie will just love to have a granddad, you know, a grandpa, just to play and to have fun and, you know, do all those things that you do with your grandparents, you know. But all of his mistakes are the ones that are keeping Dan away from him, you know, and Jamie has nothing to do with that, you know. And like right now, I wonder, at the end of the day, what will Keith feel about it? To just take that away from Jamie, or truly give Dan a second chance? Like, what will Keith do? What will, like, are we not doing it because out of respect for Keith, or I don't know. It's so complicated.
You guys really loved each other.
Yeah.
You watch it. How come when you thought I was a threat to Brooke's happiness, you gave me this big talk about being good to her? And when Ted's in the picture, you just sit there with that ridiculous haircut, eating bacon and cracking wise.
What's wrong with my haircut?
He looks
How
cute.
come he gets a free pass?
Why did you suggest a psychiatrist, Dr. Hudson?
Well, historically, many sleep disorders are triggered by something psychological.
Yes. I'm very well aware.
Why wouldn't you?
That's weird.
It's not weird. It might help.
It might not.
Clay, if seeing a psychiatrist is going to help you, then go see a psychiatrist.
Yes.
Why are you being so stubborn?
How would you like to be the one wandering around the countryside?
I wouldn't want to be. But if I was and seeing a psychiatrist could stop it, then I would go in a second.
That's very true.
I think it's terrible what's happening to you. But this is happening to me too.
Yes.
I feel so panicked because you're out there and you're not yourself. What if it happens again?
I don't know. Well, handcuff me to the bed.
Clay,
I'm
Clay.
serious. Well, why not?
Don't
Might
make
be fun.
fun of it. This is the, you know what? I like that they're talking about this, about mental illness, about the big problem whenever, you know, you have to go and see a psychiatrist. You know, it's such a taboo and seen so wrong. Like, if you need, like, in our minds, if you need, like, if you have whatever disease, diabetes or whatever, you go to this specific doctor that will help you. And that's not seen as a bad thing or as a sign of weakness. But the moment that it is about, you know, your brain turns, you know, the psychiatrist turns into your enemy and you're like, I'm not crazy. Like, no one is saying that. And this is affecting her. And she's like, Quinn is making absolutely like sense by saying all the things that she's saying. That she's worried that this is not only happening to him, that he might get hurt in one of these episodes and that he's not taking it serious. And it's not okay to do that, you know? And sometimes pills just can't fix everything. They help, but they do not work and like completely, like that's the only thing you need to do. There's a lot of things. She's so afraid. Like, look at her.
Hey.
Hey, honey.
What's up, Jerry? Have a good show.
Another issue that you should be able to talk about without having any remorse, you know? Good subjects that we're talking
So
about.
who's that guy who told Alex her song's no good?
I'm asking Alex to move in with me because she's my girlfriend. Because I love her.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Gross.
Yeah.
Or cool.
He's
I don't
not
know.
sure yet. It's
What do you
okay.
think? You want to help me?
Mess with that creep Chris Keller? Definitely.
Let's go.
But you're gonna ask her first, right? Oh, look at her, looking so pretty. Oh, Chris.
What a tool. Chuck that guy right in the goods. Hey.
Cause every day I need you, baby, some way. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Dude, what happened? You were supposed to chuck him.
Gotta make it.
It's only happened a couple of times.
4.
And it only happens at night.
It's like you're a werewolf.
I have a plan. During the day, I scout, and at night, I'll handcuff myself to the bed.
It's totally like you're a werewolf.
Your plan sucks, Wolfie. I go for a week or so, Clay gets better, and then I get to be home for the rest of the year, no matter what.
And so what? Dan is staying in?
All right, you can go to Europe on one condition. Take me with you and handcuff me to the bed.
Ooh, yes!
Wish.
Wish too.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
I love you, and I'm not gonna be gone forever.
Are you gonna
So
go back to him?
pretty.
Dan has to go.
Damn it, don't make me feel bad. Oh.
You gonna help me or what?
But I want to say something before we continue. I just, like, one of the things that I love the most about One Tree Hill, of course, is my #1 ship, which is Nayli. Follow, like, very close by Brooke and Julian. But the thing is that I love that relationship has been with us for the entirety of the show. We have seen ups and downs and, you know, everything in between. But we have never questioned the love that they have for each other. I might have questioned it when she walked away and went with Chris Keller. I was really upset at Haley during that time. But the thing is that their love has grown and matured so much, and it's just so beautiful to watch. Honestly, I don't think any other couples on other shows have done it so well as Nayli has, you know.
You realize he's in the studio with my girlfriend right now.
Well, she's not his girlfriend.
I know. Sex for you. So cool. Any girl would fall for him.
You're gonna tell me.
Stuff to the car.
You're gonna tell me, Chase, you're gonna get jealous because of, you know, what Chuck is saying. He's still a kid. You should trust your girlfriend, okay?
Bonehead.
Honestly, I don't have more time for any love triangles between them.
I know we said that stuff about insurance, but I just figured you wouldn't let him stay. And I wish you would.
Oh, sweetie.
Dan, not a day goes by that I don't miss Keith or hate you for what you did to him and to Nathan and to our entire family.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy for you, but if there is such a thing as rehabilitation or forgiveness, then I believe a person should have the opportunity to prove that they've changed.
That is so big.
That's why you're here.
That is so big. That is so big for Haley to say.
She said it was irresponsible of me to trust him with you and that I should be trying to break you two up.
Is that right?
Well, are you really so threatened that my well-being means nothing to you?
You sound upset.
Let's be real. It's not like your dad has been here for you at all. Just like Victoria was not here for you at all before your company started. Your dad has not been here. Like, I don't know why we're defending the dad now. He's just as bad as Victoria. Right? Am I missing something?
I am upset. Because I have some insane notion that someday the clothes are gonna bring us closer. And that maybe, just maybe, my parents will actually want to spend time with me.
You should be able to do whatever you like with your father. And I should be able to wish you the best and hope that it brings every great happiness. But I can't.
Oh, Victoria. Well, you know what? She does know him. And he has never been there. And how are her boobs so perky if she's not wearing any bra? I'm sorry.
I can mix the record, and this tour is more important than your boyfriend.
Don't say that. And besides, if it's so great, then why don't you take the tour?
Chris Keller doesn't open. Chris Keller headlines.
Yeah, the toaster pastry tour.
Yeah. Damn.
Sorry.
Most of them had to do with not realizing the opportunities I had. Not being smart enough to understand how fragile they were. This tour is one of those opportunities for you. The younger version of me might have passed. This version wouldn't.
That's very important. I like this. I actually like Chris Keller now. As long as he is at least 200 feet away from Nayli, I like the Chris Keller.
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired. I got a spot right here on the couch for you when you're done.
Okay, well, don't give that spot away. I'll be back in a bit.
I'll be here.
But what is going on? Why is he doing this? Is he coping with something?
Well, yeah, that was before Chuck Skolnick knew how cool Chris Keller really was.
Really? Third person?
Third person,
Just
yes.
trying it out.
Well, your new pal, Chris, called my girlfriend's song crappy.
You like my song, maybe her song is crappy.
Dude, I'm about to banish you.
Chuck Skolnick tells it like it is.
Hey, stop it with the third person.
Which worse can it get?
There's a twin. Oh! Yeah, don't say that.
Nathan Scott.
Yeah.
Chris Keller.
Yeah.
I run Red Bedroom Records. Didn't Haley tell you?
No.
Apparently my wife no longer tells me things.
Discreet, I like. I heard.
Chris, I was saying, I like you as long as you are far away from Nayli and not causing trouble for my children. So, go away again.
Nathan was. I just came by to say, if you need anything while Nathan's gone, and I mean anything.
Oh, shut up.
Just let old Chris Keller know.
You're so annoying.
Haley, I really have changed.
I hate him. Like, I love him as well, you know?
I'm hoping this new medication does the trick. Because if it's physical, I'm sick. But if it's in my head,
You're also
I'm just
saying
crazy.
no.
You're not crazy.
Don't say that. And also, like, the concept of, like, being normal and completely sane. Aren't we all a little bit crazy about some things, you know? But, like, crazy in a good way when you're crazy passionate about your work or about a book that you're reading or about the things that you collect or anything. Aren't we a little bit crazy in that aspect? You know? Like, there is, of course, we put crazy and we associate it with people with, like, very delicate mental health issues, you know? But at the same time, what is normal? What does normal look like? There is no one correct way on living your life. And, like, I have realized this even more now after the pandemic and after I am receiving psychiatrist help and all of it. Because, honestly, this me trying to live a normal life before, it was just extremely painful. Because I just kept bottling things up until I reached the point where I couldn't do anything. And it went from just having the mental state of being bad, you know, in a bad mood, to physically not being able to wake up and, like, to leave my bed. And physically feeling pain. because it happens, you know. And I'm so glad that they're showing us that is how your partner, you know, or a family, that is someone that is so close to you, should behave. You know, should be there for you, should clear up the doubts, and like, if you need the help, get the help, you know. I'm really loving this storyline.
Maybe you're a little crazy, but I still love you.
But it's good. Yeah. Aren't we all a little crazy? Come on, man.
Hi, what's my surprise?
Oh, and now
Follow me.
he made her move in, and she's going on tour.
You used my money to buy my own clothes?
I wasn't taking your money. I was taking your room key. I want you to live here. With me.
Pretty.
What?
Jack helped me move all your stuff in today.
Pretty, you know, it's like you're not giving her the actual choice. You know, you're telling her, do you want to move in with me, when you already moved in all her stuff? Like, she gets to say no. I'm just saying, Chase, and like, in a minute you're gonna be extremely upset when she tells you she's going on tour. This is going to be amazing.
Check it out. I think it's the right step because I love you. Alice Whitehead.
I mean, he's sweet. And I think if you told him that you're still going to move in once she comes back, that she has a place to come back to, you know, she's gonna be happy with it as well.
I gave you the key, showed you all your stuff, and said I love you. And you didn't say it back. And that's okay.
You caught me off guard.
I hate that. I hate when guys do that. Or when anyone says that. Like, in my opinion, you know, when you give something to anyone, you don't expect anything in return. And if you truly don't expect anything in return, you don't point out, hey, I just did this nice thing for you. It's okay if you haven't said thank you or that you love me too. I understand. But, like, I'm just trying to remind you. Like, how shitty is that, right? I don't know. I just think that, like, if you give something, especially if you give, like, a part of yourself to someone that you love, and, like, you are truly, of course you want that other person to feel the same way, you know, because he's beautiful and everything. But if they're not yet there, it's okay to wait and not to make a big deal about it, right?
It was a lot to process.
I know. That's why I said it's okay.
Is it though?
Do you really think I don't love you?
I think that we haven't been together that long. And I think...
Because I do. I love you, Chase Adams.
Good.
That's good.
No takey backs.
That was cute.
Say it again.
I love you.
And a shot of Botox for my guest.
Oh, fuck!
Whatever you
Fuck
have
off.
for erectile dysfunction.
Yes! You are not gonna come in and, like, try to sass the queen of sassiness. Okay? No. You're not gonna do that, dude. Honestly, I know Victoria is not, like, the best of humans out there. Let's be real, she's not. Like, and not even, like, the best mom. Like, the best mom, let's be real, that's Haley and Brooke. Those are the best moms. So, but I don't know why, but I want to take her side on this whole fight. Maybe because I know her the longest. I don't know.
Do not break your daughter's heart. Or so help me God, you won't be rocking anyone's world. You'll have nothing left to rock it with.
Good.
God, you're sexy when you're all fired up.
Fuck off. She is, but stop it.
Oh my God, I was an idiot when I married you.
You know what? I'm kind of siding with her. You can always come back. Look, Haley toured, and I did not like the way she left. But like, look at Haley now.
Mr. Evans, your prescription's ready. Mr. Evans?
What are you doing? Oh, sweetie.
Figure it out. Make your plans and go. You understand?
I understand.
All right.
Oh, God.
Let me read your leaving too.
Don't worry, Jamie. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait, what? Don't smile. Dan. Is he, see, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you when I say that I love the fact that Dan is still Dan at the end of the day, with remorse, with sorrow, but he's still Dan. He's still Dan, you know? Anyway, so guys, that was the end of season 9, episode 2 of One Tree Hill. And I gotta say, you know, the Dan storyline, I think Dan and, you know, Nathan and Haley and Jamie and Lydia is just starting. The story's just starting with them. So there's very not much progress yet. We kind of get like a taste of like how intense and dramatic and like emotional it's about to get. But we're just scraping the surface, you know, because for instance, Haley is like telling Nathan and even Dan that he has done so many terrible things, and she points out specifically Keith's death and what that, you know, how that made Lucas and her and Jamie and everyone feel because of this big thing that he did, you know. But for Nathan, it is all of that plus the fact that he used to live with Dan, and that Dan was a terrible parent as well. Like, let's not forget about that either, right? Because we even like back season 1 or season 2 when Nathan and Lucas were just getting started to have a relationship, a brother relationship, a brotherly, is that how you say? Yeah. He used to say that even like it was not only this psychological damage that Dan did because he was like, you have to win, and like how obsessed he was with his career and kind of like living through him. It was also that he used to hit him, you know, and that there was some level of violence against him, you know, physical violence on top of the psychological one. So it is all of that, you know, combined for him. Did Dan make some good things? Yes, you might say that he did. In terms of like having engraved for having that engraved in Nathan's mind, how to, you know, try to always be better and pursue the things that he likes, and, you know, having more structure, you know, all of that came from Dan. How it got there, you know, it's difficult to say, but like all of that got there because of Dan. So there is a part of Dan that lived through Nathan in order for Nathan to have that base to kind of like go in life. But you have to wait in all the other terrible things that he did. You know, Nathan's at the beginning, like, lack of like the way that he didn't used to open up with Haley, and like, you know, his emotional things, that he got emancipated, and like he had a terrible relationship with Dan, and like, you know, Dan, every time he could have, you know, get a piece of Nathan's mind, he would do it, you know. So it's not as easy as it might say. You know, he paid his debt to society. He went to jail for the murder of his own brother. He has been kind of living in exile from everyone's life for a while. Is that enough to just open the doors and let him back in? It really isn't, you know. Of course, Haley did it because Haley is, you know, thinking about her family. And she is honestly someone who will not turn down help. You know, if someone asks for help, it's very difficult for her to say no without any problems. She will always think about it. She will, like, later regret who she helps or who she doesn't help. But at the end of the day, she will, you know, she will help. But yeah, so you have that whole thing with Nathan and Dan and Haley and them. But it's big, and I feel like they are taking small steps, and it's going to be this crazy big journey, whether if by the end they come to a place where they meet some common ground. I don't think that, you know, you can achieve just true forgiveness for everything, and like, you know, they are just going to, you know, close the chapter and go into a new one. I don't think it's going to be like that. It's whether of like, are we able to like at least be civil about it? I don't know. But like, I did not like his face at the end when he's like, yeah, I'm not leaving, when his son just told him, you need to leave. So, you know, it also comes like he needs to respect Nathan, because in the past he hasn't done that, you know, so he needs to respect Nathan's decision. I don't know. I want to wish that he's saying that because he's hopeful that at one point Nathan will want him back, because he will actually show them that he has changed. But, you know, he was with his like little smile, you know, Dan very much, you know, like Dan always does. So I don't know what to think. But I'm excited to see what else is going to happen there. It's one of the stories that I'm, you know, definitely looking forward, in terms of like, that is something that we have seen since season 1, Nathan and Dan's relationship. So for it to be at this point and so close to the end, I think it's just so great, and it's going to be, you know, big, you know. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know what is gonna happen. I have no idea. But yeah, what else happened on the episode? I want to say something else about Nathan, but I completely blanked, because that is my life now. Anyway, so there's another like issue that they're tackling this season, which is Mouth, and apparently he is like now overweight. I'm pretty sure he's using like, you know, makeup to I don't think the actor actually gained weight to play that, because it just seems like this part, you know, it doesn't move freely. So yeah, but the thing is that is very important to have a conversation like that. I think it's very important, because, and also I hope that they take it very good as well, and be respectful about it, and not be just a joke, you know, because Mouth might be going through some insecurities, and his way of coping with his insecurities might be to like eat, you know, and not have a healthy relationship with food. And so he's eating because he's stressed out and because he feels pressure or because he feels insecure about it, you know. So I hope that they take it and not fat shame him or anything like that. So we really wouldn't want to watch that. I think it will be very triggering because I also do that, you know. A lot of the reasons why I put a lot more weight is mainly because of my anxiety and mainly because of like the way I cope with things that are happening. It's just by eating, you know. So I don't know how they're gonna do it with Mouth, but I really hope that they take it serious and they don't start with the fat jokes and just take it as it's a joke, like he just needs to go to the gym and that will be all, because there must be another factor as to why he is you know, not eating healthy right now. So we'll see. I really hope that like the Millie can actually help, and her being an addict, knowing kind of how it works, knowing that he might have this type of like food addiction as well, or you know, it's kind of similar. I hope that she's able to open up and talk to him. And I think it's like she should be able to do that without having that, like, the necessity of making the other person, Mouth, in this opportunity to feel like we're fat shaming him, because she's concerned about his health, you know, and it's very important. It's very, like, it's completely okay for her to feel like worried about that, you know. It's not about her just wanting him to look good. It's not about that, you know. And from someone also, she also had these issues when she became a model, so she knows that pressure, right? So she must be able to try to help him as well, you know. Because the last thing that Mouth needs is for anyone to like just try to pretend that nothing is happening. I think that she needs to tell him and talk to him truly that she wants him to be healthy, and to tackle the main issue of why this is happening. I think is very important. I really didn't thought that they were going to touch a subject like this one. I think it's very important, you know, and yeah, I mean, other than like what the other guy said about like some like mean comment, other than that, they're kind of doing a like good job at presenting us this issue that, you know, it might spark a conversation, you know, so good. Then you have Brooke and Julian, of course. They're like in these moments where Julian is with his soundstage and working on that, but he can get the soundstage to be booked so someone can film there. So he's kind of stuck there. But unlike Alex, he knows that Tree Hill is his home and he wants to stay there. There is absolutely nowhere else in the planet where he'd rather be than here with his family. So him and Alex are in totally different places at the moment, you know. And for Brooke, she wanted to start a baby line, and Victoria said not yet. So Brooke talked about it with her dad, and I am sad that the dad automatically jumped in and I feel like in a way to kind of pissed Victoria off, and also to gain something, you know, financially, because he knows that his daughter is successful, could be successful again, because she already did it, you know. She already created Close Over Bros, and like, you know, she can continue doing that. And another line is like, you're betting on a winner, you know? And I feel like he sees her as that rather than I want to have a relationship with you, you know, because you're my daughter and because I love you. Now, Victoria, like I've said, she's not the best person in the planet either, you know. A lot of the decisions that she has made on close over bros and in her relationship with Brooke have been awfully, you know, selfish. So for me, I do like the fact that she went there and she was like, the main thing that I'm worried about is not you taking my place on a future company my daughter might have, but the fact is that my daughter is like putting her love all there for you to take, and I don't want you to break her heart. Now, I see him and I see a jackass, honestly. And I don't know, but I think Victoria knows him from a different perspective than Brooke does. For Brooke is her dad, you know, and she's excited and she's a good person again. And she doesn't mind that he didn't went to her wedding, you know, and she didn't mind, or she doesn't mind that he has never been there, you know. So I think it's very reasonable that Victoria feels that he might screw things up for her. And she doesn't want her to go through that pain, right? But that could leave a very good opportunity for Victoria to still be in Brooks's life without the necessity of her gaining anything from it, without her needing to work with Brooke in order to be around Brooke. You know, I like the fact that they are not involved in a business together, and every time she might be there is because she actually wants to be there with her daughter. And that is something that needs to happen, and that's something that Brooke actually will like at the end of the day, you know. But I'm keeping my eye on her dad, on Brooke's dad, because I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something fishy about that guy. I don't know. Then we have the storyline with Clay, which is another very powerful storyline. And I think it's just amazing that, like, they are juggling with so many things right now, and they're doing a really good job. A really good job. Because initially, when you I have a lot of sleeping disorders, okay? It's, like, insane that sometimes, like, even, like, 2 days ago, I took my pills to go to bed. They decided not to work. They always do. And knock me out. They decided not to work. And I was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and nothing happened, you know? But the thing is that at the beginning of, like, before I started my treatment, I was very hesitating. And you're always left, like, when you're asked to go to the psychiatrist, and when you're asked, you know, that, and when you're told that you need that type of help, your first instinct is to say, but I'm not crazy, you know. And that is such a big taboo that till this day it resonates with people every time they tell you that you have to go to therapy or you have to see a therapist. It's always about this, you know, but I'm not crazy. And I wish that you will know that that psychiatrists do not only, you know, see patients who have, I don't know, dementia or schizophrenia or something like that. It's not always just about those extreme cases of mental illness. They handle anxiety, sleeping disorders, things that even normal people deal with it. Because this whole concept that people have of what normal is and what it looks like, it's someone who has no issues, someone who is like stress-free, and like that's not reality. You know, we all go through, especially after this pandemic. It's just madness. I have to tell you, like, the minute that here in my country they started to vaccinate people, my levels of anxiety have dialed down. Also probably because of the medicine that I'm also taking. But, you know, the stress is a lot less. Now, my mom has been vaccinated with her first shot. She has her next shot next Sunday, and probably Josh is going to get it as well. that you don't know the level of like how my stress has and my fear for this disease has like decreased. I still take care of myself. I still, but I'm not in that constant fear because of the pandemic. And that, I am going to guess, it has this part of where I know that, where vaccines are working and things like that. But it also has a lot to do with the fact that I do visit a psychiatrist regularly. I do talk to him. I do what he tells me to do. I take my pills on time. I go to bed at the same time every single day because that is what I'm supposed to do. And, I try to do all these things that before I didn't even knew that were causing my sleep disorders. I still have them because if I don't take the pill, it's very rare that I will fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. So it helps me. And as of now, since, the places, gyms and things like that are slowly, open up, I do want to like try to look for other resources. But the minute I needed help, I was like, I am going to get the help. My mom sees a psychiatrist as well for her issues. My son does as well. Are we crazy? What is normal and what is crazy? Like I said, I think that craziness is something that is so like, oh my God, like such a taboo thing. But like, I feel like we are all a little bit crazy. I feel like we all have that level of craziness within us. Like, right? And like, I don't know. I think we need to like desensitize. I don't know. Make it sound less harsh to say that we're crazy, I know what they mean when they say that, but hope that we can like, I don't know, dial it down a bit and like understand that this idea of normal, it's really like, it's not real. It's not realistic to think that you are going to be good 100% all the time. That's not true. No one is 100% okay all the time. Okay? No one has it together all the time. So I'm happy that we're seeing this, we're having this issue, on the show, and that they're doing it with Clay and a sleep disorder, which is something that I have, like, and I could relate. I don't sleepwalk. What I do is I'm gonna like tell you guys that it have been like 2 times, I think, that I have actually taken my pill, go to bed, woke up the next day, seeing that I have posted something on Patreon. I remember especially one time where I was thinking, you guys, I do not for any reason remember writing that. I mean, once I read it, I was like, yes, I feel exactly like that because I was happy, I think. And I don't know, it was a post that I made, but I don't remember writing it. And that happens to me a lot, that I put my phone to charge right next to me. Maybe I should put my phone to charge someplace else, but I put it next to me so it charged during the night. And then I wake up to the next day, which I apparently have been like looking through my phone, ordering things, random things, asking. No, I haven't thankfully ordered something, but I have been like on the Facebook market asking, oh, how much is that one? How much is that one? I have been asking for Funkos the other time. Don't ask me, like, I don't remember doing it. It's wonderful. So I might need to talk to my doctor about that now that I think about it. But anyways, it happens, So now that they're talking about this with Clay, like I said, it opens a conversation. And I just feel like, for instance, I feel like Quinn is doing, like, they're setting an example for how a family member, someone who's very close to you, should behave in front of this type of things, where you are normalizing, the fact that you are having this sleep disorder, trying to make you feel like you are not crazy, and like, what is craziness? What is normalcy? Like, no, and being there to support them, actually bringing out very good facts about the fact that you could get hurt next time. you know? And this is not only affecting you, it's affecting me as well, because now I can't sleep because I think you're gonna walk away. I'm not gonna chain you to the bed just to keep you safe. Like, no. And like, if you need a psychiatrist, then go to a psychiatrist, because I will do the exact same thing if I had that issue, you know? I love the way Quinn is handling this. I feel for her, but I love the way she is remaining strong beside him and telling him that he needs to find help. I'm sad, though, that when he needed to pick up his pills, he actually walked away. I don't know if he fell asleep and then he started to sleepwalk, or he truly walked away. I think he truly walked away, but I don't know. Could happen, you know. But yeah, I think it's a really interesting subject that I think they're doing a good job by letting us know and, like, you know, walking us through that. I wonder what is it that is triggering him at the moment. It must be something that he might not have it like right in his mind, something that it might be locked inside of him that he is not able to, and that's why his body and his mind is reacting in this way. So hopefully we get to see it. Then we have Alex and Chase. I'm sorry. It's not like that. Their storyline is the one that I am the least attracted to, because it mirrors Nayli very strongly, you know. And honestly, they're not Nayli, so I don't care that much. But he was cute and all of it, you know, making her move in with him. He didn't necessarily give her a choice, but it turned out well because she actually responded well to it and she thought it was cute. I will be like, what the fuck? You should have let me know, because I need to mentally prepare to do something like this. But I mean, she liked it, and at the end of the day, they ended up saying I love yous. But I think Alex should have been 100% honest with Chase and tell him, I love you. You know, I love you, yes, but there's a tour, and I love my music, and I love my career as well, and I want to take it, you know. Now, the drama that will follow that is not something that I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what will happen. It's not like I care that much about that couple. I just have to be honest. But, you know, okay. It's very similar to what happened to Nayli, without the intensity of me loving Nayli, you know. So I'm like, I've seen this before, so bye. But Chris Keller, he's killing it. As long as he stayed far away from Nayli. Okay? But he's funny, you know, and he's doing, like, I love those conversations with between him and Alex about him taking some things for granted, but still we see how talented he is. So yeah, a very unexpected, you know, return of a character, but I'm very happy to see him. Now, who we haven't seen, if I'm not wrong, is Skills, right? Where's my man? We haven't seen him. I wonder where he is. But yeah. Anyways, that's it. I ramble for an hour and a half now. Almost an hour and a half. Don't you just love that? Anyways, I love it this episode. Next episode, the title of next episode is Love the Way You Lie. Okay. Let's see what that episode has in store for us. I will watch it in like a couple days. I'm not really up for binging because it just makes me feel sad that I have less episodes. So I'm going to take it easy. I hope that you guys don't mind. It's just that it's going to make me sad. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the next episode, and I hope you guys are excited to watch it with me as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the uncut reaction for this episode and for every single episode since season 1 till season 9, the season 9 finale, because all of them will be posted on my Patreon. So go and check it out. Like, honestly, do a binge with me and like binge it all. And yeah, I don't know if you guys want to do that. Link in the description down below. And for now, I think that's about it. I love you guys. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday because I'm recording this on a Sunday. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you guys next time for more reaction videos for One Tree Hill. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.